Okay, man. So in the lab, it's the black mold latrine at the spot. Back accessory day again, packed. It was on a Monday morning. That's where my plans got it falling. So super busy. So I didn't get no footage of all the opening pull ups and pull down work. But I actually worked in with the skinny Ghana dude. It was cool, man. He was just like. It was an experience for him though, but it was fun. Dapped it up. This is the only heavy thing I did. And honestly, what I wanted to do was booked up, so I was just like, I don't want to wait around. So, just heaving. This would be heaving. I don't care what anybody has to say about my range of motion or how I was moving the weight. All right, it's 8 plates. And in the middle is the 25 kilo plates, which are a little heavier. They're nice and dense. And I'm just gonna move it for a couple reps. Use some wraps. Haven't been doing that, but I don't know. I've mixed reviews on the wraps, but in my older age, I don't want to get like fucking arthritis and stuff. So some nice heavy rows, getting some volume in. Then, as you can see, I got a club beer shirt on. We got some free club beer shirts at the market. Me and 2 of my dudes were wearing them. All right, this is one of my favorite. I just call it a kneeling bilateral pull down on the cables. I'll be honest, with this machine, I usually commandeer the cables. Like, if I find this corner somewhere, I'll transition my whole workout into cable work just so I don't have to move. That's why it's always good to have variations where you don't need benches and seating. There goes Miss Ghana blowing up my video again. She was training some people in there. There's another set. And this is, you can see the stack. It's not that heavy. It's controlled. You see that? Squeeze. All about nice, controlled, concentric and eccentric movement. And then a hand rotation and rotating it in. Some exercise science would say no, some would say yes. I say yes. I mean, it's like, everybody's like, no, you keep your hands in the same position, it has no effect on your lat. I definitely think it has an effect on your lat. I think people who say stuff like that don't have a back like me. You know what I mean? You don't have big boy Christmas ham lats. And there you go, like, this is a monster set. It's a lot of reps. You see, just controlled, eccentric, concentric, get the squeeze. And then you go into just pumping it and filling it with blood. Another good one. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm sure I probably saw it somewhere, but I'm 100% like, I invented it. I'm gonna go ahead and say I invented it. The kneeling pull down. I love the activation you get from that kneeling position. Good old commando army shit, like take a knee face out. So you're getting that good stretch in your hip. And that's all core work. And again, it's just light. Nothing rush, get everything, see, anchored, adjust your position. I'll do like a more in-depth on any exercise if anybody hits me up, like an actual, we'll say, points of performance as far as positioning, but this one is not that difficult. It's like an advanced layman's exercise. Again, this isn't something you should be doing heavy. This is like not a power movement. This is like accessory day. So everything today is just evolving with my overall aesthetics, and then still maintaining that pump and control for some power. Here's another variation, right? Pullovers. Everybody always wants to do them double armed, doing it weird. No, you just keep the shoulder, active shoulder, the elbow slightly locked, and you're bringing it in to behind the hip. So you're getting that full stretch. I believe it's called the serratus, or the fingers. The fingers when you got nice feathered rib cage, muscles protruding out of it. That's what you're targeting. I've been talking about myself for over 4 minutes. It's weird. There goes my boy Rob. He was in some kind of funk this weekend. Like, nobody saw him this whole weekend, and then he surfaced for Monday. I'm just proud for nobody on the crew doing chest today too. I don't think anybody on my group of dudes I'm here with did chest. I think everybody's like pulled their legs. There we go. Another classic kettlebell upright row. All right. Now, if it's functional, I might be doing a hip pop, but I'm just trying to focus on that upper back griddle, like that pulling stuff. So I'm not really gonna blast it, but I am gonna stretch my hammies at the end, because that just always feels good. Single arm kettlebell shrugs, not with a heavy weight. Put a little rock into it. What would Mark Bell say? A little bit of body English. Squeeze, try to get that trap up to the ear. And this wasn't a lot. This was just like 2 sets per side. And trying to drop the number of sets. You think quality over quantity, especially on accessory day. Because you're not going heavy, so you don't need to warm it up, you know what I mean? And then I changed the camera because there was like, I try to be respectful of people in the background. And this is just gonna be some, I did a bunch of bicep work, but it was all down in the pit, and the dumbbell pit was just, it was popping today. I wouldn't even try to like inconvenience anybody with having my camera in the way, nor it wouldn't be like quality footage because it was popping in the dumbbell pit. There was just people throwing weight. Okay, bam, 3 per side. I like to get that good pump before we go into singles. Call it like a pre-exhaustion would be a good term for that technique. And then you go into your singles. Mine is a heavy set, so not the cleanest, but my biceps haven't grown for about 2 decades. Or 4 decades rather, like your boy's getting old. And then bam, get that. It's not an exercise. It's for me, throwing around weight, that's literally a stretch. I consider that stretching. It's not lifting, it's just straight leg dumbbell deadlift or a good morning, whatever you want to call it. Man, I messed up. I didn't edit this one. I went through and chopped the sound and chopped the edit. Oh, it's my whole junk and everything. Well, we got to deal with it because I'm not going through it. And hey, like, share, subscribe. That's the current progress. More to come.